I do like when Video James does the narrator voice. So if you could go ahead.
Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were.
I'm okay. Video James, you've never played this version of the game before.
Yeah.
These are the 4-player characters: yellow, red, green, and blue. They have real names. We'll find out later. But do you want to be yellow, red, green, or blue?
Green is my favorite color. We're gonna go with that.
All right. Do you want to keep green? Change the name to Brian, or I can put James in if you want.
Brian's funny.
Pronouns?
My name's Brian. I like to skateboard. He. Yeah.
Okay. Moss. Yellow, red, or blue?
I like red.
Right. Red, Amira, or I can put Moss in if you want.
Amira.
He, she, they?
She's fine.
Cool. I like yellow. I like Oz. They. Okay.
Let's keep things simple, huh?
Hey, one of each.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I'm gonna pop this window out 1 second. There we go. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left. And as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott Howell, 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Polly Geist, 22.
No question mark?
A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien LeVay, 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Liam de Lioncourt, 4XX. What's that mean? A hipster vampire.
It means he's like 400-ish years old. He refuses to clarify.
A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Zoe, 4 ever? An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Calculester Hewlett-Packard, version 1.0. A library computer who had become a sentient robot, ready to experience life to its fullest. And Vera Oberlin, 23. A mean, self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear. It had to be one of them. But who? We only had 3 weeks left to choose our prom date. And even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, trademark. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. You stayed late at all. Okay.
Oh, this is for Brian. Okay.
Okay. You stayed late at office. There are 5 people left, and suddenly they start to get naked for no good reason. What do you do? Oh
hey,
boy.
Be nice and bring them a snack. And And by that you mean getting naked too, because you're a snack. B, propose to play the not so well known version of the all-time favorite, sexy Cluedo.
It's Cluedo. It's the original name of Clue.
Oh wow. Engage in casual conversation. You can finally overcome your social awkwardness by imagining all of them naked.
I'm gonna go with the middle one because I actually do like playing Clue.
What do you do?
Bring them a snack.
'Cause you are a snack. Engage in conversation.
It's so fun. Which inanimate object do you think would make the best girlfriend or boyfriend, provided you went criminally insane?
A dildo, duh. A human-sized pillow depicting a character created by myself. As a matter of fact, I have all the needed paperwork, and I'm only waiting for conservative, narrow-minded laws of our country to finally step forward into waifu and husbando territory, as was clearly intended by God. At ATM, sugar baby for life, here I come.
I'm going with ATM. Give me that money.
Dildo.
Your partner just gave you a cool gift for your anniversary, but you totally forgot. Quick, come up with an idea for a great gift idea.
Anything capable of leading them to an overdose of some sort. An art commissioned by Picasso. A pony. Always a pony. A friendly Roomba with wobbly eyes. A silly toy that makes silly noises. Anything on fire or a weapon. No, a weapon on fire.
A weapon on fire.
Friendly Roomba.
Man, I can't just pick the one you guys didn't pick.
You can pick whatever you want.
Yeah.
You could also pick a weapon on fire.
I could do that. I could really do that.
If you were an ice cream, which flavor would you be?
Rainbows and gummy bears. Tequila and Coke. Success. Double creme de la grande and
Gruyere and meringue. Yeah.
meringue. Plutonium.
Gruyère's a
meat.
cheese.
Gruyere.
Yeah.
Meat.
Meat.
Rainbows and gummy bears.
Week
If
one.
it wasn't
Morning.
Gruyere.
Brian.
Gruyere.
Okay, so Brian, these are your stats. You got a 9 in smart, 5 in boldness, 3 in creativity, 3 in charm, 7 in fun, and 7 in money. You can go to the auditorium, class, library, outdoors, gym, or bathrooms.
Let's go to the outdoors.
To the outdoors.
That day, during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from the nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself. But who cares? It's a rad party.
You gain 2 fun.
Plus 2 fun. You notice Scott and Damien waving their phones in each other's faces and decide to take a look. As you get closer, you realize they're discussing Pokémon's Go.
Pocket
the
Mans.
The mobile game based on the hit television show Pocket Humans.
Whoa, you got Walter Jacobs? Those are so rare. You bet I do. You bet your ass I do. Check this out. His fiscal responsibility stat is 11. He's the fucking best at doing his taxes. I heard he's lactose intolerant, though. Yeah? I feed him nothing but cheese pizza. To fuck with him, he hates it. That's not very nice. I'm super nice to my Leslie Dunbar. Fuck you! God, Leslie Dunbar? The queen of insurance liability management? Yeah. I had to trade two Mindy Bancocks and a Jared Fogle to get her, but it was so worth it.
Probably great to get rid of that Jared Fogle. That's nothing. You've got a Pokemon so rare it'll send them both into shock. You whip out your phone and show them your... Oh boy.
Winslow Gibbs, fiscal responsibility, 14, armor class 20, loving owner of a speedboat and several dogs. Scabs.
Scabs rent-a-car sex murderer.
Rent-a-car sex murderer.
We're gonna go with Scabs rent-a-car sex murderer.
So bold. Now that's what I'm talking about. I didn't even know they made pocket mans like this. What type is this? Criminal type? Why the fuck did nobody tell me there was that this was tell me this was in the game? Whoa, Damien, calm down. You're shaking your phone and it's upsetting Walter Jacobs. Fuck Walter Jacobs! I'm getting myself a Scabs rent-a-car, and he's gonna murder all my other pocket mans. Yo, I'd offer you to trade my whole roster for that mean son of a bitch. But all my pocket mans are obviously lame as hell. And hell is pretty lame. Why do you think I'm up here all the time? Tell you what. I'll beat up the loser of your choice free of charge if you hook me up with that mighty bastard.
Why not? You've never known when a free beatdown might come in handy. You lose 1 Scabs rent-a-car, but you gain +2 creativity and +1 boldness.
Oh yeah. All right, your stats are smart 9, boldness 4, creativity 2, 7 charm, 7 fun, and 5 money.
Let's go to the library.
You go to the library because you can't go outdoors because he went there
Yeah.
already. But you can go to the library.
That day, you spend some time in the library's PCs, managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain +1 million money. Nope, 100,000 money. I was 1 0 off. But almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only +2 money.
Aw, don't you hate it when that happens?
Oh yeah.
You feel the ratio of cheesiness in surroundings growing, and that can only mean... Who's the bestest, most perfect... Oh, this is the wrong... That's not narrator.
That's not the narrator now.
Yeah.
Moss, if you want
What's
to...
her vows? Yeah, I just don't know what her voice sounds
I
like.
always date her as a valley girl. Personally.
I like that it's a mushroom popping off the top of the head.
Oh, this is just a parasitic relationship.
Yeah.
Who's the bestest, most perfect little smooky wookie pie in the whole world? My schmoopsy whoopsie poopsie.
That was excellent. So excellent that I cringed the entire time.
Yeah.
Is there anything in the world that makes one more attractive and well-spoken than the throes of true love?
Running internal search. Found 9,969 results, starting with a graduate degree in classic literature.
Violet, Tate, your relationship is so perfect. You're always together.
Well, they are literally stuck together.
And that's the kind of unyielding codependence that I demand from a future multi-hyphenate lover-servant serf. There we go.
Error found. Unreasonable expectations.
How did you know when you found the one? Oh, well, you know, when you know, you know.
Error. I don't know.
Tautological.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Tautological explanation. Input insufficient to extrapolate useful data.
And having realized they have no actually useful input, the couple exits to do more coupley things.
Gross.
But, ooh, you know how to tell who's the one. Or at least convince one of them that you're the one.
Easy, Mira. The one is willing to fight past monsters, face countless dangers, all to break into your home and kiss you while you're sleeping. Totally normal and not problematic at all. You're in luck, Calculester. I've spent years studying and devising this complex formulaic theorem to calculate exactly who is the one.
Miranda.
My word, I must admit, I have never been faced with such a suitor. I've seen my peers go through the most wonderful of courtships. Locked away in towers, put under curses, turned into a frog, a bear, an albino sea slug, forced to clean for 7 mer dwarves.
Mer dwarves? Oh, mer dwarves.
Yeah,
Dwarves underwater,
dwarf.
of course.
Yeah.
Dwarves underwater.
Enslaved until they fell in love with their captors.
I was reading it as MERD, so murd dwarves.
Yeah.
That's like
yeah.
that's
Like
not
murdered
right.
dwarves.
Yeah, murdered dwarves. Yeah.
Well, being kind of French, I read it as
Mare.
Nail
Nabbed.
quills.
Yeah, male.
yeah.
Emotion found. Concern. We are certain. This is. Are we certain this is normal courtship?
Oh, poor robot.
It is when you're a princess.
Cards on the table. Miranda always came up as the most homophobic of the couple of the potential suitors
Oh.
in this game. In the fact
Oh well,
that-
I'm making her a lesbian.
let's go.
Thank you ever so much, Amira. Now all I have to do is wait for someone. To realize that they could get past my 3-headed Kraken Scaly by playing the flute, but double seaweed dislikes sunlight, that chess is a stupid game. Okay, I no longer like her.
See, homophobic.
Yeah, use the trap door on the west side of the castle, avoid the 3rd stair, pick the lock on my door with a hairpin, kiss my sleeping form, and be mine forever.
Unreal how easy that was. You'll probably still wake her up before kissing her because otherwise it's just too weird. Someone really should change the rules of courtship for princesses. Until then, go ahead and take +2 creativity and +1 fun.
My turn. Let's go to. Fuck it. Let's go to. Wait. My stats are smarts 9, boldness 3, creativity 9, charm 4, 4 fun, and 5 money. Fuck it. I'm going to class.
That day, you listen to your elders and learn a valuable lesson. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts.
Yay!
Hooray! You notice Liam off by himself, happily drawing some steamy hot yaoi. You head over to say hi, but Zoe beats you there.
Leo, what you doing? Illustrating some erotic fanfic? Can I join you? I don't know why I'm making her Valley Girl too, but okay.
No.
She is now.
No and no. You over-enthusiastic poser. For your information, what I am drawing is called yaoi. And it is not fanfiction. It is high art.
I know what yaoi is. I have the internet too, but
But what?
isn't yaoi kind of, problematic?
Problematic? A thing that I'm doing? How could you think of such a thing?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I posted some yaoi online recently and some people got really mad at me. They said it trivialized authentic gay relationships or something. I just wanted to explore the sexual dynamic between Liam and Damian in comic form.
Okay, first of all, that is my storyline and you have no right plagiarizing it. Second of all, I already told you yaoi is high art, and high art is only problematic to Cretans.
But if it's high art, why are you drawing 2 Ninja Turtles giving each other hand jobs?
It's called irony, leave me alone!
You doubt Zoe will leave Liam alone until this disagreement is resolved, which means you've got your work cut out for you. But whose side to support?
True, Zoe. Yaoi can be problematic, but only when it's written through dehumanizing female gaze of male-on-male love. Liam's gaze is unproblematically male, so there's no problem. Don't you see, Liam? Yaoi is the gluten of the high art world.
Oh, you got your choices cut out for you there.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. I kind of, listen.
Yeah, make your choice.
Ordinarily, I eschew the restrictive concept of gender. But for the purpose of winning this argument, I will make an exception. Yes, I, a man, am immune from all criticism with regards to my yaoi. Sure, these Ninja Turtles may be giving each other hand jobs on this page, but look at the previous page.
Oh, they're discussing whether or not to adopt a dog together. That's so sweet and not exploitative. Wait, how did they go from dog adoption to hand jobs in one page?
Male relationships are complicated, Zoe. You wouldn't understand.
You're so right, Liam. Male relationships, like the eldritch horrors of the worm dimension, are beyond moral comprehension.
Whew, bullet dodged. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
All right. Let's trade places. Everybody choose an occupation. Say your choice out loud, and the rest of the players allowed to the rest of the players before clicking. Taxidermist.
Blacksmith.
Blacksmith, taxidermist.
Architect.
Architect. Player order is decided based on how boring a VR simulator based on oh wow, this is gonna be hard.
Based on how boring a VR simulator based on the selected occupation.
Because taxidermist, blacksmith, and architect. Wait, you said architect, right?
Architect, yeah.
And
these are all
House
really...
Flipper just recently got a number 2.
But like,
which would be the most boring? Architect, blacksmith.
But we're talking about like not a video game version of it, but like what a VR version of the occupation would be.
Yes.
Architect is just drawing pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Taxidermy and blacksmith, you're actually working with your hands. In VR, that'd be pretty rad.
That would be pretty rad. But a VR version of making architecture would be building a 3D model of the structure in question.
Exactly. It would be...
They're all three of these are working with their hands.
Instead of drawing it on paper, it would be drawing the lines in a 3D space.
Yeah. This is really hard.
Can I just say that blacksmithing has video games already?
Taxidermy does not. It's kind of a little niche.
Yeah, it's where you make swords.
Okay.
One of these is going to be more popular than the others.
Okay. Damn.
You can say random. They're all pretty good answers.
Yeah, they're all.
I've made my statement.
Let the die cast. Oh, it's the same order.
Interesting.
Fun.
The die has chosen.
The die has chosen the same shit. Brian, where would you like to eat lunch?
Oh boy, just pick a table?
Yeah.
Upper right.
That's the left. This one.
Yep, that one.
Scott.
You approach Scott and Polly's table to find them crouched behind a pile of jelly desserts, plotting.
Thank Brosif you're here, bro. Come on, join our huddle. I like a sweatshirt.
Oh, cool sweatshirt.
Maybe you're curious about our huge pile of jelly jam gelatinous dessert cups? Well, wonder no more. We're going for the jelly prize.
Yeah, we're gonna win. If we collect the foil cover of 100 jelly desserts, we will be the lucky winners of...
1 free jelly dessert.
But right now we're stuck. We only got 99, and that means we need...
One more, Scott. We need one more.
We need one more!
It gives them your jelly dessert, but you already threw it at a bird person you hate. Guess you've got to make a choice. Very appropriate.
Bird person does not like being the subject of gelatinous-based, not approve of gelatinous-based projectiles. There we go, that was the word I was looking for.
Yeah, okay.
Steal the final jelly dessert from the Jelly Dessert Factory. Make a puppy dog. Make like a puppy dog and beg. All things are sweeter when achieved through pity.
We're going with steal, because nothing we don't do things through pity around here.
That's fair. But is this stealing wrong?
No, Scott. That's a myth. Like hangovers and the afterlife.
You're dead.
Yeah.
But if the afterlife isn't real, why are you a ghost?
You and the werewolf had the same reaction.
There's no time for metaphysics, Scott. We've got a heist to plan.
No, Coach says stealing is wrong. Unless you are stealing a ball, or a base, or a victory from the jaws of defeat. Actually, it seems like sports is mostly about stealing.
Well, that settles it. Time for stealing.
One fake bus, one real woolly mammoth, and a brutal run-and gun battle later. You finally secure one illicit jelly cup.
I wish I could see this play out.
Which you turn in, along with your 99 other jelly cups, for one free jelly cup. Scott is too upset by all the violence, so you split your free jelly cup with Polly. Worth it.
Amira, where would you like to sit?
Rainbow hair. Who's that?
Oh, the center table?
Yeah.
Hey, stranger. It's been a while. I've missed you. It's okay. You can look at all my stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, the
okay.
stuff that has flags. So you're either too poor, or there's events that these specific things unlock if you have them. You have 7 monies to spend. Just let me know what you want me to mouse over to look at.
The serpent knife. What's that?
Badass tattoo! Just add water. That costs 5 money.
Sure.
You want it?
I have 7 money, yes.
You have 7 money. You gain boldness. Right on. Let's see. I'm gonna go hang out with the 2 dorks and the goth.
In a totally normal way, Liam happens to sit down at the same lunch table as the coven. Suddenly, you hear a loud gasp from across the cafeteria. Every single one of Zoe's mouths is hanging open. You pull up a chair right as Zoe rushes over.
Wow! Is that what I think it is? Liam and the coven sitting together? Do I smell a 5th season revival?
Drop it. And by the way, there are only 3 seasons: fall, winter, and the eternal corruption of the void. Contemplation of the void. Sorry, words are hard.
OMG, this is totally the classic return to a long-lost ally to save the world once again. Or maybe there's still some fire between Liam and Joy?
Y'all know that the Coven is like a CW show joke, right? Have I explained that?
Yeah, it's a show about witches.
The Coven is basically this game making fun of CW. And Liam was at some point part of their show. Anyway. Do you know anything about boundaries?
Not really. Listen, we're no longer allies, but that doesn't mean we can't sit at the same table or anything. It is literally just a lunch table, just a flat piece of wood with 4 legs. It means nothing.
Quick, use your boundless compassion and wisdom to mediate this minor dispute between your friends.
It's exactly what someone would say if they were hiding a secret. Double-crossing mid-season reveal alliance/romance. I think we're missing the real chemistry here. That lunch table is giving a serious fuck me eyes to the cafeteria floor. I like this. Thank you.
Did you just say the word gasp, like, out loud, instead of just gasping? I'm sorry, I'm still getting used to non-endless despair deity emotion sounds, like psh and And especially...
Well done.
Good job. Excellent.
but you're totally right. This is obviously a play to keep me off the scent. Holy moly, I can't wait for this season.
Also, well done. Zoe looks overjoyed. You better start practicing your own emotion sounds. Yay, pizzas, and smooch.
Let's trade places. Everybody choose an object. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Apple.
Hammer.
Sconce. So we have apple, hammer, and sconce.
It's the worst game of rock, paper, scissors.
Player order is decided based on how interested to watch a Kazakhstan version of The Lord of the Rings if the version of the ring was replaced with that object. So we have Lord of the Apples, Lord of the Hammers, and Lord of the Scones.
You know what's funny is if you've ever been to like a cheesecake factory, the sconces look like the Eye of Sauron.
That's true, yeah. So I'm first?
I'll give it to you.
Yes. Yeah.
Excellent. I think hammers are more interesting than apples.
Yes.
despite the biblical imagery. But we're gonna give it to Brian?
Yeah, give it to me.
Week 1 evening. It's my turn. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna spend some monies. What's up? Oh, righty then. I'm 15. That's for someone. I can't remember who. For that.
Blood ritual thing.
It's literally just a blanket. Lemon. I can't remember what that's for. Oh, that's a thing for Vera. Blanket with 2 holes. It costs 5 money. That's how much money I have. I'm gonna get that. All right, Brian, where do you want to go?
Go to auditorium.
Auditorium. Nice costume.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you, figuratively, a blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. Suddenly, a chill runs through you as if the very fabric of reality is in danger. Scanning your surroundings, you quickly discover the reason for the feeling. Polly and Damien are together, and they're bored.
Oh. Damien?
What? I must have fallen asleep for a second because nothing is on fire.
I know, right? Nothing crazy has happened in the last 47 minutes and I'm dead.
I've just noticed this. The pendant around Polly's neck is like that one creepy moon emoji.
I mean, I am literally actually dead, but also I am dead because of how bored I am.
What if we just... Oh, fuck. I'm so bored. I can't even think of something to do to not be bored!
No! Help us! Somebody, please! Cause a sexy problem!
Break the 7 seals and release Kralk
Kralak-Thul, the world fucker.
Send in the party goblins!
We're sending in the party goblins!
Send in the party goblins!
You call up every party goblin you know, and in a few minutes, the whole school is full of them. They bring their party hats, their kegs of cheap beer, and their illegal fireworks. Damien gets into a friendly fistfight with 12 goblins, while Polly poses for goblins gone wild. The party leaves 9 dead, hundreds wounded, and your 2 best friends completely satisfied. You gain +2 boldness and +1 fun.
Hell yeah. Where do you want to go, Amira?
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. After, you're eavesdropping on Miranda and Polly, waiting for the perfect moment to mention your influx of online followers when...
Never fear, my ladies. You need not fight over me.
Him again. As royalty myself, I must say that even I find him to be... What's the term you use, Paulina? Extra AF.
A friendship between two beautiful maidens shouldn't be soured over one as handsome, rich, and humble as I.
I love him.
But worry not, he's my spirit animal. But worry not, my sweet summer salads. I have found the perfect solution to protect your feeble hearts. You shall both marry me.
Attaboy.
I've dealt with male entitlement before, but this is officially next level.
Yes! An interdimensional level, as our collective wedding shall be as well.
Yeah, not interested. You are hardly the first prince to seek my royal hand in courtship, and I don't see that you're bringing much to the table.
Interdimensional table? And I am the definition of marriage material. You'll never find a better suitor. I have a castle. I can defeat anyone at anything. I'll show you. I'll fight her.
Is the interdimensional prince pointing directly at you? Why is your life like this?
I can defeat you at any challenge. Name your weapon and prepare to lose.
Fireballs.
Miranda and Polly are watching you closely. Maybe you can skew the prince's challenge to really impress one of them.
You know what would be wild? Naked fencing with live weasels instead of swords. As a royal, you must fancy yourself pretty clever. Let's see how you win at losing.
Win at losing.
Aw, okay.
Yeah. It's true, royalty is very clever. I know, because I'm royalty.
Very well then. Let us proceed with the challenges.
The series of trials begins. You each post selfies to Momentgram. The prince instantly gains 12 followers, while you lose 10.
Round 1 goes to the home team, it would appear. Sorry about your unfortunate face.
Next up are classic feats of athleticism. The prince kicks her ass up and down at archery, fencing, and bumper cars. Finally, you engage in a stirring round of Monopoly. The prince wins within 6 moves.
Aha! Monopoly might last days, but I, with my incredible skills, have managed to win at once. Because I am a winner. Now, surely I have proven myself a worthy and winning groom for both of my blushing brides.
Yes, I believe you really truly have. Yeah, I know that technically the point was for you to lose, but losing is a pretty big turn-off. Winning really is much more appealing. I'll go ask my father his policies on polyamory.
You can trust Miranda's father to put the kibosh on allowing his daughter to marry the same prince as a coked-out ghost. But you still look pretty dumb. You lose -2 charm and -1 smarts.
Oh no.
Oof.
That weekend, something happened to Amira.
Oh boy. What's a rad monster to do on the weekends? Only hang out with the absolute raddest gals. In the absolute raddest place, the glorious mansion belonging to your dear spooky high friend, Juan, the small magical Latino cat.
I love Juan.
But alas, even the best of parties wind down eventually.
Man, this party was the best of parties, but it seems like it's winding down. Yeah, I can feel the frenetic party chaos joy energy fading off pretty much everyone at this point. I think I'll head out and head out and head out and head out if we're counting on the snakes. I can't imagine anything else exciting is going to happen here.
What's up?
It's Dimitri! And Dimitri's eyes, and Dimitri's hair, and Dimitri's abs!
I see this pitiful party is fading onto mundane nothingness, as you all will too. Unless you join me on the dark side to bring chaos and destruction upon civilization. In which case, the stories of our dark deeds and dark souls will live on forever.
I mean, I'm already dead, but yeah, that sounds kind of dope. This party's a bust now, so I could dig it. I'm sure there's a profit to be made in chaos. Zoe?
So here's the thing.
Mic.
Yeah, the mic that completely clipped out.
Oh, fuck.
Do it again. One more time.
Yeah. Abs!
Aw, shit.
Oh, seems like your friends are down for just about anything when they're bored, including bringing destruction down upon the world. Time to revive this party and keep your friends from being swayed by sexy Dimitri. By using an ultimate DJ strategy that will bring everyone's attention away from Dimitri's abs and back on the side of right.
Yeah, we're gonna win this with tunes.
But, of course, the level of masterful, complex DJing you intend to do can't be done by the hands of one mere monster. You need your most trusted friend, the ultimate DJ partner, someone touched, with consent, by the god of party.
They call us DJ because they is the DJest of the DJs. They call Brian DJ because he claims to be DJ-er than Oz. If this is if this affirmation is true, then that's something we can only know by choosing this option.
I'll choose that option then, because I want to know.
DJ.
You bring up Brian, who frankly was only not at I cannot talk right now. Who frankly was only not at Juan the Small Magical Latino Cat's rad party in the first place, because he was already doing rad DJ work over at Juan, the tall, mundane Jewish goblin's place. But Brian is a badass friend, and is over at the smaller, magicaler Juan's place in no time, with all of his sick DJ tools in tow.
Oh man, Brian, did you just get the sword of DJing destiny? Oh my gosh, I thought it was sunk way down at the bottom of Lake Treble Bass. Anyone in possession of such a mystical artifact is okay in my book.
And you're okay by association for choosing Brian. As such, the two of you get down to business.
No, stop that. Don't indulge in the secret DJ magics. Join the dark side.
But his sexy pleas fall on uncaring ears, because you and Brian have already begun unpacking your DJ shurikens, which you hurl through the air with precision, and somehow music also. I don't know. You draw 5 pentagrams made out of a quarter, and oh wow, I did not read
you had it right.
Yep, I was reading quarter as in like money, and I wasn't expecting the next part, and it threw me off.
Yeah.
You draw 5 pentagrams made out of quarter and half notes on the floor with the feather of a songbird and your own blood. Finally, you stand behind the podium, suffused with the divine energy of the rituals you've just performed, pulsing with potential. and press play on Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen.
Oh wait, gee, yes!
You follow this with Mr. Brightside.
Oh my god!
Classic.
I'm coming out of my void and I've been just doing just fierce. Okay.
And finish off with a sensible opus by Eric Prides and Ace of Bases, It's a Beautiful Life.
And on nights like these, it really is. That tip jar is overflowing. And I assume I get a cut for being generally fierce.
Stop this! Stop all of this! All this music! It gives me such feelings.
You play Wake Me Up Inside by Evanescence as Dimitri gently and dramatically weeps.
It makes me remember a time when I too was woken up inside. No!
Dimitri disappears in a puff of smoke as you and Brian keep the sick party going all night long, earning you both +2 boldness and +1 creativity.
Wow. Let's trade places. Everyone choose a TV show. Say your choice out loud for the rest of the players before clicking. The Golden Girls.
Bluey.
Why is it so hard to just pick one? Vox Machina. Okay.
Okay, cool.
That's a show.
Player order is decided based on how plausible it would be that 5 years from now a war between two neighboring countries starts because of a disagreement on this TV show.
Yeah, I'm at the bottom.
No, you're at the very top.
You think Bluey's on the top
Bluey
of that?
fandom is insane.
Bluey's a very well-written show.
I think I'm
Especially
last.
the people that think Chip Chilla is a ripoff of it.
Yeah.
Unfamiliar with Chip Chill.
Chip Chilla is produced by
It's PragerU.
Spaces.
PragerU or was it a Daily Wire or a PragerU exclusive? It was one of the two.
Whatever it was.
Far-right extremist stuff.
Absolute. Brian, you're first.
Let's go to school library. That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares, and you gain +2 money. You notice Polly staring at her phone with an uncharacteristic intensity. She usually looks much happier sorting through dick pics. Better investigate.
Oh, hey, boo. I'm just checking out information on possible afterlives. Like, I'm not gonna spend my time as a high school student for all eternity. Who does that? I've collected some pamphlets from various afterlives, and I'm looking into the pros and cons of each option. It's just such a big decision, you know? I mean, this could affect the rest of my afterlife. Do you know anyone who went to any of these afterlives? Which afterlife are you into?
A soft and enveloping cloud in the sky made of hundreds of adorable, fluffy, precious little perfect kittens. Nothingness.
Nothingness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking yes. Absolutely.
Gotta love the void.
Do you know how exhausting life is? Even after life? Because right now, I'm basically just living life the way an alive person would. Attending school, cutting class, doing 0 homework, and 100 drugs.
100 drugs, exactly?
100 drugs.
Wow.
Yeah. But I don't want to just repeat high school forever and ever. And who does that? You already said that. The whole point of moving on to a more permanent afterlife is to get away from everything. And what could possibly get me away from everything more than nothing? I'm gonna get started on my admissions essay. Nothing is better than everything.
Who reviews the essay to get you into nothing?
I don't know.
That's a great question.
Bill
Who's
Cipher.
the dean of the afterlife?
No, who's the dean of nothing, specifically?
Yeah. No way. That sounds confusing. I'll have to title it something like Literal Nothingness is Superior to Everything because everything sucks.
Nice.
Maybe I could get you to write my letter of recommendation, Brian. Hope to see you there one day. Or maybe not see you because, you know, nothingness.
Did Polly just say she hopes that you die?
I don't know.
Well, Brian's a zombie. He's already dead too.
If it's to reunite with her, I guess that's probably fine. Aren't you just dying to take her to Monster Prom?
Hey, yo.
Hey, you gain that terrible joke to use again later. You gain that terrible joke to use again later when recounting the story, as well as +2 creativity and +1 charm.
Amira, where do you want to go?
Outdoors. Ooh.
That day, during recess, you start a half-an-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're casually chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat. You start telling him that hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp. You know which one. The one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 or so people burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter and turns it into +2 fun.
Nice.
You see Miranda frantically running around and bothering people. You come up to ask what's going on.
Amira, come here. You're always trying to help us and impress us in the most absurd ways. I need your help. Have you seen my test surf? Not the experimental surf I've been testing lately, the one that does tests for me. You know, real smart, but no free will. Brainwashed, I think. Father gave him to me on my 10th birthday. He said he would help me to be a better student.
You highly doubt that, but you keep your thoughts to yourself.
Now he's missing. Help me. The test is almost upon us.
You run into the radio room and yell every word that could be a mental trigger for the brainwashed surf. They must have put one in his head. That's how this mindfuckery works, right? Convince the wolf pack to use their superior heightened sense to smell the smell to find the surf. Smell surf. Do it now.
Yep, smell surf.
Smell the surf. Smell surf.
You run to the wolf pack and use your acute persuasion skills to convince them.
Well, bro, you totally convinced us with your acute persuasion skills. Now, give us something to find this surf so we know which scent we have to follow.
Oh, shit. You have almost no time left, so you give them what you suspect has the most similar scent to that brainwashed surf fish man. A tuna sandwich.
It's smelling time, my bros. Ow.
The wolfpack proceeds to smell the tuna sandwich. Then they smell each other's butts. Then they eat the tuna sandwich. Then they finally leave. In a matter of minutes, they're back.
We found him. This is the exact same scent. You're welcome, noob.
This is just another tuna sandwich.
No.
You guess this is what you get for being an idiot.
Damn it! Hey, Amira! The test is starting. Have you found my surf?
You show Miranda the tuna sandwich.
Oh no. What's this? It looks like some sort of sandwich, but I rarely remember the faces of lesser beings, so I should trust you on this one. Wish luck!
Later, you run to Miranda again. She still hasn't realized you gave her a tuna sandwich.
Fuck.
But it turned out the tuna sandwich is proficient at math and has aced the test.
What a fantastic
How did
sentence.
this work?
Miranda is super grateful. Long live this world's utter nonsense. You gain +2 smarts and +1 charm.
It's my turn.
That was absurd.
Let's see. Let's go to the odd. Aha!
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forgot your lines. It's terrible.
Oh, no.
Look how dapper you look, though. But you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines. And it's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the pathos of the play in unexpected ways. And that's saying something, since half of your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears. You gain +2 creativity. You spot Miranda and Scott in the vicinity. It seems like the perfect opportunity to test your new blanket. You wear it as if you were a goofy ghost and approach them with a spooky boo, while Miranda is explaining something to Scott.
And that's
Princess
why
Daisy.
those treacherous air people are the absolute worst, and also most likely tied to the disappearance of Mars Argo. Oh, what's this? A ghost? Perhaps a foreign exchange student.
What are you talking about? I didn't see you there. So ghostly. You guys are joking, right? This is clearly just Oz wearing a blanket with eye holes cut in it.
Jealousy is a powerful drug, Liam. Do not become addicted.
Yeah, Liam. You didn't see anyone saying, "Ooh, Liam is really just Oz wearing a blanket with eye holes cut in it."
Exactly, Liam. Even despite the many times we suspected it was so.
What?
Oh, sorry, little ghost. We were ignoring you.
That's true. Tell us, do you have any cool ghost powers?
Oh yes! Divulge! Divulge!
Basic ghost knowledge. Ghost main power is levitating stuff. Ultimate ghost prank. Haunt someone into despair.
Despair!
Oh no. I'm not fun enough to pull this off.
You spot a victim for your prank. The Coven.
Oh no,
Oh,
not
no.
them.
Damn it, they'll
You start
hex
running
you.
running in their direction while screaming your best boo to date.
What's this? Maybe it's a minion of Queen Nihilenia. Rumors say she's preparing to be the big bad of next season. Stop booing at us. It's hard enough as it is to save the world on a daily basis. We don't need people here undermining our morale. Stop booing. This school is unbelievable. Ah!
Whoa.
They go running,
Scared.
looking for a place to recover from all the booing and undermining.
Oh no! What have we done?
We made them miserable by forcing our little ghost friend to haunt them with its ghost powers.
Do you realize they just ran at them while booing? Right?
The only thing I realize is that too much ghost power in our hands has made us evil.
We've got no time to lose. We need to start living lives of good deeds so we can be forgiven for this.
You're right, Scott. Maybe in 10 or 20 years we can be redeemed for this moment of weakness.
At least you've led Miranda and Scott onto a path of goodness? Nah, this has been a failure for sure. You lose -2 smarts and -1 fun.
Damn, son. I think I
Oofers.
just wasted all my money on that blanket.
Yeah.
Somebody choose a video game. Everyone choose a video game. Say your choice out loud for the rest of the players before clicking. Dig
The
Dug.
Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening.
Breath of the Wild then.
Wow. Okay.
Competing Zelda titles.
Yes.
The player order is decided based on how educative.
What was yours?
This was Dig Dug.
What does
Uh-huh.
this word mean? Educative.
Decided based on how educative it would be to make a
Educative.
video game mandatory in all sex ed classes.
Well,
Mine
Breath
is
of
a
the
game.
Wild,
Okay. Mine is a game about inflation. So,
It's a game about putting a pump into monsters and blowing them up until they die.
It's a game about inflation. So
Breath of the Wild does have the Great Fairies, though.
It has the Great Fairies. Link, whenever he comes out, is basically naked.
Mine is about going down into holes and finding things.
Oh, yeah, he's got it there.
Oh,
He's got it there.
You guys
Link's Awakening is
basically
just a good
chose the
story.
same game, guys.
Yeah. Well, Link's Awakening is like, what's the...
Link's Awakening is all a dream, right?
The premise is the whole thing's a dream.
So it's a wet dream.
Yeah.
Because he wakes up on the beach.
It's not gonna be me. I am not gonna be. It's not very sex-heady.
Might. Wait. It would suck if I had been muted this whole time. Okay, good. I wasn't. All right. Excellent. Oh my God, Dahlia's here.
It's not like Zoe and Miranda aren't always the perkiest of gals, but they seem extra perky as they skitter around writing things down in notebooks.
Doubtless you're admiring our great work, Oz. You see, we are now food critics. Zoe has hired me for her magazine. Totally a real food magazine. It's an honor to have you on board, Your Highness.
Zoe holds up a bunch of papers stapled together, with doodles in crayon that seem to be eldritch runes, with some sparkly scratch and sniff stickers stuck on top.
Oh boy.
If you are quiet and subservient, you may watch us in our quest to be the best food critic ever. I was a little hesitant about funding this legitimate magazine, since I'm new to eating things other than minds and souls.
Yep.
And I usually have my eating serfs eat for me. But then Zoe and I realized we were the absolute best food critics according to our test audience, which was comprised of Miranda's food serfs. Now watch us create culinary criticism magic. First up, macaroni and cheese. This food item contains both macaroni and cheese, and therefore deserves 5 stars for this accurate description. Next, couscous with vegetables. I've never tried it, and the pieces seem way too small to even register in my many mouths. I won't try it either, but the name sounds very, very fancy, so 5 stars. Here is this microwave. Yes, this is very shiny and very cubic shaped, which are both good qualities for a food. 5 stars. Here are some French fries. They don't seem to be particularly French.
This is the Dunning-Kruger effect, the skit.
Yeah. But they don't seem particularly un-French either. Oh dear, how will we ever determine their Frenchosity?
Easy. That's your specialty.
I am a French expert.
Sure.
So, you should give the French fries a French kiss worthy of the most epic of French fictions. To check out how good they are at French kissing, and therefore calculate their Frenchosity. Miranda, obviously you're the most qualified to determine this. The only way to establish Frenchosity is to actually go to France. Just send an eating serf over to check it out.
How did you know about my French-themed spooky high Ole Monster Arbre?
It's AU.
AU.
Like alternate universe.
It definitely
Yeah.
reads French,
I get
though,
it.
I guess.
It does.
Oh, le monsterable.
Oh, les
Monster
monstrobles!
You truly are my #1 fan, aren't you, Oz?
Shut up.
If by #1 fan she means trying to get in the tentacles on prom night, then sure.
If you find them to be sufficiently good kissers, my eldritch compatriot, I will join you in this endeavor. It will be good practice for me when my prince comes along, provided I am not in an enchanted slumber at the time. I really feel like people shouldn't be kissing people in any kind of slumber, but that's a separate issue. So I'm just going to make out with a fried potato now.
She does.
Yes, I found that kiss to be both French and fried. 5 stars! 5 stars! And Oz, maybe you and I can work on each other's kissing adventures sometime.
Ooh, heck yeah. And you do. It's called giving butterfly kisses to honey roasted butterflies to determine the butterfly factor.
5 stars. All right, Amelia, where do you want to sit?
Blue girl.
Oh, Dahlia? You want to sit next to Dahlia?
With a double?
Is that her name? And now I can't remember.
It is.
Yes.
I do want to do her voice though. I know I've been letting you do all of the female characters, so I kind of want to do Dahlia's voice.
No, go for it.
Okay,
you
cool,
do
cool,
a great
cool.
Dahlia.
No one really wants to sit with Dahlia, which means you could have a table all to yourself. Sweet. The less sweet part is that you have to sit at the table with Dahlia.
Hey!
Oh, Dahlia!
Hey, look at me! I'm worried about you! Don't look so surprised! I care! I'm a caring person! I care about my allies!
You get the feeling she doesn't have that many allies.
Look! The point is, you look pretty scrawny now. And that's a problem. How are you ever going to defeat your rival if you're scrawny?
You try to explain that you don't really see anyone as a rival. But Dahlia presses a finger to your lips, shushing you. Ooh.
Don't talk! Listen, I've seen you prancing around school, flirting with all your classmates, trying to take them to the prom. Sure, you're flirting with them. Sure, you're not fighting any glorious battles like I am, but I think you do have a rival, and the name is rejection. And I know the best way to defeat any rival, through a good old-fashioned anime workout.
Shit. You're kind of starting to think that she has a point. Hey, it couldn't hurt to try, right? Dahlia offers you a choice between 2 workouts.
Getting thrown off a cliff, punching a waterfall until it runs backwards.
Punching waterfall.
Okay, but remember, the point is to strive for something that's seemingly impossible. You probably won't actually make the waterfall flow backwards unless you achieve some kind of unmatched power level and start glowing with key energy or something. I'm just trying to manage your expectations.
But little does Dahlia know, in addition to being a monster and a high school student, you're actually also a Super Saiyan this entire time.
I mean, she's
Okay.
on fire always.
You
Yeah.
regularly dye your hair because you just want to live a normal life. 15,000 rapid-fire punches from you is all it takes to reverse the direction of Monstropolis's biggest waterfall, thus creating the world's first reverse water slides. Sweet. You spend the rest of the period sliding up the waterfall with all your friends and gain +4 fun.
Alright, Brian, where do you want to sit?
I'm gonna talk to the ghost again. Might as well.
Oh, okay.
You arrive at your chosen table to find Damien dejectedly hefting a ball of mashed potatoes, while Polly sadly passes her hand through the same.
Seriously, what do we have to do to get a food fight started in this cafeteria?
I honestly don't know. I tried throwing potatoes at people and yelling food fight, but I think everyone is too scared to fight me back.
I can't throw any food because of my stupid ghost hands. Plates, mirrors, antique furniture, sure, but not food.
There's got to be a way to provoke a food war. My dads are always telling me to be more political.
But we're not political. Your strength is hitting things, and my strength is being unbelievably hot all the time.
Unbelievably hot. That's it! We'll set the cafeteria on fire! Wait, no, that's not a solution. That's just arson. Why do I always jump straight to arson?
It's hard to watch them struggle through this by themselves, so you step in with an idea of your own.
Wars are fought over scarce resources. Steal everybody's food and put it in a pile. That ought to do it. Hey, Polly, you know how the Greeks fought a whole war over Helen of Troy's face?
Just get kidnapped by Trojans.
Just get kidnapped by the Trojans.
Go get kidnapped. Yeah, go with that one. That's funny.
I like where your head is, but I'm not super into being kidnapped and shit.
Get kidnapped.
What if we skip some steps with some good old flashing?
Polly floats up onto the table and, in a practice motion, whips her top off.
To the victor!
This is a high school cafeteria. Polly's rash actions upset the roiling cauldron of hormones, sets it on fire, and tap dances on the ruins. Soon the air is thick with sausage and gravy. Gross. Potato crisps fly everywhere like flavored shrapnel.
A Brit wrote this. They wrote potato crisps.
Yeah.
Crisps. Polly puts her shirt back on, and now that everyone's too busy fighting to remember what they're fighting about.
Looks like mine really were the tits that launched 1,000 chips.
Ooh. The view you just got makes that pun worth it. Uh-huh.
Let's rate places. Everybody choose an activity. Say your choice out loud for the rest of the players before clicking.
Soccer.
Wrestling.
Dusting my keyboard. Player orders decided based on how bullshitish it would be if a pseudo-health magazine preached that doing this activity every morning would make you live longer. Listen.
Well, we have 2 physical activities and then cleaning a keyboard.
To be specific, I said wrestling, which isn't like wrestling. It's like WWE, which isn't really.
Which is
not gonna,
really...
it's not gonna make you live longer.
It's theater in the round with a lot more violence. And then yours is
like,
bowling?
I said soccer.
Soccer.
Okay.
Which, like...
So am I first?
Well, cleaning. Cleaning.
How bullshit-ish would it be if a pseudo-health magazine preached that doing this activity? Well, it would be bullshit because you don't need to clean your keyboard every morning.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's like, oh, they're clicking your keyboard sends dust up every time you click it, so you clean it every day to make yourself live longer. Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
So we need to weigh the health benefits between soccer and violent theater in the round.
I'm gonna go ahead and say violent theater in the round is less healthy.
Absolutely. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure wrestling can
I'm sure both of them are rampant with steroids, but.
Oh, yes, I'm sure.
Austin's turn. It's my turn.
Oh wait, no, you couldn't for soccer because it decreases bone density. That would fuck up a soccer player.
I'm gonna go to class.
Yeah.
That day, you're the first one in class. You sometimes come early because you enjoy talking to the teacher. He's a bit bitter, but in a cool way. He treats you like an adult, and the two of you discuss life and stuff in a very snarky way. Look at you, excelling at cliched movie tropes. You gain +2 smarts and +1 valuable life insight that will help you face the difficulties of being young. Then you realize you're feeling like going full ghost with your blanket again.
Let's go. Let's go, ghost!
You're observing your surroundings when you spot Miranda and Damien. You're about to get closer when suddenly...
Greetings, beautiful high schoolers! It is I, the interdimensional prince! I'm here to rescue you from your mundane existence. Just sigh these mirage peppers. Not this guy again. Whoa! An underworld specter! This again? What again? Liam, this is clearly an ass-kicking, a kick-ass powerful ghost. Look at its face. So deadpan. No expression at all. That's because it has no face. It is a sheet with 2 holes cut in it. Man, I wish my face had 2 holes cut in it. That would be fucking metal. No, listen. It's not a face. It's...
Ghost friend, help us. Save us from this interdimensional creep.
Yeah, do something! Something ghostly! Boo. No, Rocket the interdimensional prince! I'm not bold enough! No! I need to start thinking about my stats. Ouch!
I've completely ignored my stats.
That was rude. So, that was your plan? Throw a rock at him? Now what?
That wasn't chivalrous or ghostly. I'm rather disappointed.
Violence is cool, but vanilla violence is like lame as fuck. If you're gonna throw something at him, throw an angry panther at him, or a super rock, whatever that is.
I expect a better performance from people who intend to save me.
Whoa, everyone's a critic now.
What a lame ghost you are.
They are not a ghost.
You leave the four of them to solve their own tricky, non-consensual abduction situation while you reflect on your ghost skills.
Aw.
Could it be that you're not a good ghost? You thought that wearing a blanket with 2 holes cut in it was enough. Now you lose 2 smarts and 1 creativity.
Oh, no. Where do you want to go, Brian?
Brian.
Do you think they named him Brian because his first word was brain, but they misheard him?
Probably.
Yes.
That's my guess. I haven't been to the gym yet. Let's go to the gym.
It's like that.
That day, an epic
jar.
dodgeball match takes place. But the match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You are at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain +2 charm. Look at me go. It's only been 1 match and you can see that Polly and Liam are already bored.
Marvelous, my dear student athletes! This match was great, but I know the remaining 29 matches will be even greater! Time to get that blood pumping and those heart rates going!
Ugh, why do we have to do this? I don't even have blood or a heart. Also, I hate playing with balls. No, you don't. Most of the time.
She's winking.
Yeah.
You're right, Paulina. Physical exercise is for lesser beings with no conception of how to properly while away the hours.
I'm not sure what you're saying, unless you mean you're down to help me skip this bummer of a class.
Indeed. But we need to do so cleverly so as not to get detention. Let's throw a surprise party for Coach, like right now! Fake mustaches! They're always the answer.
They're going with the fake mustaches.
I think you'd fall for the mustache.
Are you serious? It's like this is some kind of avant-garde showcase of outdated cliches, or what?
Shut up, Liam. There's no time. Operation Fake Mustaches starts now.
You wear the fake mustaches, and it's not long before Coach realizes something is amiss.
Hey! There's something weird going on here! You 3 aren't students here! You can't fool me! Mustaches are for adult people! Why are you 3 adult people trying to invade my gym class?
Thinking fast, Liam says,
There were 3 prestigious... We're 3 prestigious lawyers here to tell you that 3 of your students will be missing the rest of this class.
Yeah, Polly adds. They're on trial for being too sporty.
No way! Being too sporty is not a crime! Tell those kids we're rooting for them here.
You leave the gym and celebrate how fake mustaches never lose. You gain +2 boldness and +1 smarts.
Where do you want to go?
Let's check out the auditorium.
Nice.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses, to be exact. Damn. Roses aren't a valid currency or a stat in this game. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems 7 roses equals 2 creativity points. Sweet, you gain +2 creativity. Ah, the magic of the theater. Nothing beats the particular brand of insanity of an amateur production starring non-actors. You notice Miranda staring with admiration at Polly's costume.
Such detail, such sparkle. What do the potions do? They're just props, Mary. I think they're filled with colored water. But imagine if they weren't. What wonderful things one could conjure up. A potion to attract princes? A potion to repel jerks? A potion to enhance beauty? A potion to repel jerks?
Now you realize spending the last term doodling cool potion ideas in your notebook wasn't useless at all.
Ha-ha!
You picked the coolest potion idea in your notebook to impress them.
A potion that transports the drinker deep into outer space to explore the vastness of the universe. A potion that gives mayonnaise flavor to whatever you put on it.
Outer space.
Okay, because I'm pretty sure the other one is just mayonnaise.
Space! Why, yes, of course. They say that space is the ocean of the sky. And I do feel very at home in the ocean. And it's not like I'm used to floating. It's not like I'm not used to floating. Yeah. Or like I need to breathe air. Yeah, breathing air is for losers. Space rocks. Yes, a trip to space would be quite lovely, I'm sure. Now, which one of these is the potion to take us into space? ... None of them, Miranda. They're just props. They're still full of colored water. Oh, right.
Well, the potion may not be real, but it was still a great idea. You gain +2 creativity and +1 charm.
That weekend, something happened to Oz.
Oz. You're doing some healthy nighttime jogging when suddenly a chariot pulled by aquatic horses, not seahorses, emerges from a nearby fountain. How does that even work? Anyway, a door from the chariot opens and, unsurprisingly, it turns out to be Miranda.
Ah, Oz. You seem like a trustworthy person.
Gross.
Well, you certainly like to think so.
I need to let you in on a secret. And don't tell anyone this. I'm a princess.
What?
I've been keeping it undercover because I think I am falling in love with near commoner, Amira. I've thrown some hints here and there, like always wearing my crown, or casually, subtly mentioning that I am a princess every 3 or 4 minutes.
Bruh.
But soon it shall be time for the plot point in every good romance, where my true identity is discovered. And she must accept me as the princess that I am. Now that always turns out just fine in the movies and the fairy tales. But alas, here in the real world, dedicated by logic and reason.
She can't mean this one.
There are some very confused people who think that my kingdom's benign and helpful invasion of other kingdoms are unfair. And therefore are against the monarchy. Naturally, I am anxious as to how someone like that might react when they finally learn my incredibly well-hidden secret that I am a princess. What of Amira? Why, how does she feel about the monarchy?
The monarchy? She loves the monarchy. That's why she voted to never vote for class president again, and instead choose someone based on divine right. Oh, haven't you heard? Amira has a tattoo that says "Down with the bourgeoisie"
You
on
can
her
sabotage.
chest.
are you gonna fuck this up?
Damn
Damn it! I was so close, I kept picking her somehow. Down with the bourgeoisie! No, that's dreadful! Up with the bourgeoisie, up on pedestals, up on the rooftops, clip, clop, clip.
What?
That's a dreadful tattoo to have. In my kingdom, we would have that terrible tattoo removed immediately. By immediately, having all the skin removed.
Skin you alive.
Get flayed.
Yeah. So much faster than laser removal. And people say my regime's cruel and unfair. I shall see forthwith about having Amira's skin removed.
Go, girl.
And at the very least, I shall have her removed from my list of potential prom dates.
Womp womp.
Fuck! This is like halfway through, right?
LOL, it's not a prank until one of your friends gets flayed, so success. You gain +1 fun.
Let's trade places. Everyone choose a place. Say your choice out loud for the rest of the players to hear. Tattoo
Pizza Hut.
parlor.
Paris.
Okay, I heard only mine. What did you guys say?
I heard tattoo parlor. I said Paris.
Paris,
Pizza
a
Hut.
tattoo parlor, and then
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut.
Okay.
One way of identifying a neighborhood that's being gentrified is Starbucks starts to open there. Player order is decided based on how good a sign of de-gentrification it would be if a neighborhood started to have one of these. Okay, I think I win again.
Yeah, tattoo parlor goes up there.
Yeah.
Okay, so now the options are a Pizza Hut and Paris.
It's like
I'm
Pizza
Oh
lost.
yes, the
I'm
neighborhood
lost.
Paris.
The neighborhood Paris shows up. Yeah.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
adding another Eiffel Tower somewhere, like the small one in Vegas, I guess.
Right.
Yeah,
But
Pizza
that's
Hut.
gentrification, if anything.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So Brian
Let's
goes
add-
second.
Pizza Hut is cheap food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oz goes first again. Okay, I need to play to my strengths. Let's go.
This is the last week and I only wooed Miranda!
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you can't help but feel that you're not as good as the role requires you to be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there, but there might be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, one of many, and make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit. You gain +2 creativity. You also lose 3 years of life as the end of your deal, but who cares? They weren't happening in game anyway.
Right. Who wants to be 97?
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite eldritch cutie patootie runs up to you, tentacles twitching with excitement.
Oz, did you hear? Did you hear? TV streaming platform TM is rebooting Senior Regular Samurai Frogs. I'm so excited. Like, OMG.
Okay. So they made up this totally not TMNT ripoff for this
Yeah.
bit, but they straight up reference it in the other bit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they do.
full on reference. earlier.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god, it's right. Oh miserable gods of TV. Why do they keep doing this to us? They're going to ruin SRSF for the next generation. Just like when the SJWs hijacked Human Hunters, and they made all of the female, they made that all-female reboot of the now young monsters will grow up watching and living no true happiness. TV streaming platform TM already ruined Skater Cats from Venus and Ghetto Dolphins. Now they're going to ruin the frogs too? I bet they're all going to be POC and women anyway.
So biker mice from Mars and street sharks?
Correct.
Yeah.
You're probably not even going to be frogs.
I don't know what they are. I don't know that they are making them POC and women, but even if they were, aren't there female frogs?
You would say that.
But aren't there? I'm so confused all the time, Leonard. Why are you like this?
At that moment, a middle-aged man pops out from behind you. What you now notice is a cardboard cutout of a bush, clearly planted there for eavesdropping. Well, hello there, representatives of our sweet, sweet target demographic, he says. I couldn't help but overhear you succinctly encapsulating a generic argument about reboots. We've indeed feared just such backlash from you whippersnappers. Tell me, do any of you have ideas for how we can guarantee this reboot will be a success? I bet it would absolutely impress any classmate you wish to romance. Impressing classmates you wish to romance? Holy shit, that's like your whole thing. Plus, you can't possibly let Leonard chime in, so...
Yeah, fuck you, Leonard.
Well,
people might criticize...
Yeah, he's a Kappa.
Okay.
I like this. I like that his t-shirt is "Send nudes," but in like the Star Wars font.
The Star Wars font.
Yeah.
Star Wars font, yeah.
His backpack's a turtle shell.
Or maybe that's I don't know if that's I don't know because Kappas have shells. So.
Yeah.
It depends on the depiction of them. Some of them have turtle shells, some of them don't. Some of them look more just like a kind of merman.
Yeah. Anyway, we just need to knock him over and he becomes powerless.
Yeah.
Well, people might criticize new graphic style, new characters, new voice actors, Wait, what if you just aired the same old show from 30 years ago with a brand new name? Add a hip new character to hook the target demo, like a surfer skater dog with a goatee and super cool sunglasses or something.
Yes, of course. When adding new characters, there's always a danger of facing criticism. Unless the character is just so awesome.
Ooh, what if you add a rabbit with a beard and tattoos who is also a motorcycle?
Rad. Perfect. And he can have a PhD in selfies and kill any industry with a snap of his fingers. Just like a true millennial. Plus, he's the national champion of dabbing.
Are you kidding? This sounds like some pandering bullshit.
I would consider your input valuable, but that purple chick pitched it in such a calm and even-keeled way that she must be right. I gotta go get this art department right now. And by the art department, I mean just me, my friend Art. He draws things. His name is a mere coincidence. Goodbye, sweet, sweet target demographic.
I can't believe I designed a character for a major animated series.
Well, technically you pitched it.
I can't believe he has a PhD in selfies.
You can't believe it's not butter. JK, believe all the fun is spooky high is weird as fuck. But hey, take +2 fun and +1 money as a bonus.
Hell yeah. Where do you want to go, Brian?
Oh, what do we got? Have I not been anywhere yet?
You haven't been to the bathroom.
I have not been to the bathroom. Let's go to the bathroom. That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn.
Hold on, I'm trying to solve this hangman.
Oh,
It can't be M, F, A, O, Z, R, E, or Y. B, U, blank, blank, S.
there's no R.
Can't be butts because that would be. Oh, it's butts! Need two T's.
Missing. Yeah, need 2 T's.
Hey, yo!
Yeah.
By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms.
He just sewed his sweater to his arm. Did you see that?
Sure did.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
You give +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. Polly's there too, doing her best to perfect that delicate art form, the bathroom selfie.
Why do they have co-ed bathrooms?
Because. Sexy.
Because it's CW High School.
Because sexy, that's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah. Ugh, I am looking so good today. It's like a crime, and I should be arrested. But I can't post any of these devastating selfies yet. They're missing the most important ingredient. That's right, a killer selfie sticker. But I've got so many, and they're all so good. Which one should I use?
Dance monkey! Another picture of your face. 2 faces. Twice as nice.
Two-Face. Two Faces. Batman reference.
Aw.
Oh my god, yes! What could be better? What could be a better addition to my face than more of my face? But wait, if I'm adding another picture of my face to this picture of my face, then I need a selfie sticker for the other picture of my face too.
That makes sense.
Damn, I didn't think of that.
And if the best selfie sticker is another picture of my face, I need a selfie sticker for the that
broker.
other picture of my face.
Oh no.
This could go on forever, but you're dead. It can. Oh no! I'll never get to do any fun stuff ever again because I'm too busy adding pictures of my face to this picture of my face. Or I could just use this sticker of a buff unicorn flexing. Hey, yeah, that's a way better idea. Your idea was terrible.
When will you learn that the correct answer is always a buff unicorn flexing? You lose -2 smarts and -1 charm.
Oh no. Where do
Dang.
you want to go?
I haven't gone to class.
Yeah, you should probably go to class.
Yeah, sure.
That day, the teacher is just tired of teaching, so she recurs to the classic technique of not giving a shit and putting on some kind of historical TV show for you to watch. What you don't expect is that it's super effective. God bless the golden era of television. The TV show is compelling thanks to the ridiculous amount of nudity and bloodshed, but at the same time, you actually learn a lot about history. You gain +2 smarts. Now you've got a problem, though. You've got to do a group math presentation with Calculester, Scott, Miranda, and Dahlia. And none of you are the least bit prepared.
I am incensed. Is not math a subject? And yet we behave as if we are its subjects, bending to its will. Calculester, as you are a computer, can we not pay you some paltry sum to merely calculate us a presentation?
First of all, that is racist. Second of all, I too anticipated that this group project would pose me no difficulty. That is, until I learned of our topic. You mean, why 3 is the coolest number of the alphabet? In hindsight, it was probably an error to allow you to select our topic. 3 is not a number. Sure it is! It's the number between 3 and 5. You are thinking of the number 4. Yep, my bad.
But it is far too late now to change the topic of our presentation. What shall we do?
Never surrender, Scotty boy! We'll make 3 into a real number with our fists!
That is not how numbers function.
Oh yeah? Says who?
Math.
Well then, it looks like we'll have to fight. We'll have to conquer math with our fists!
On quest, yes, that's more like it.
I want to help. I love helping. I too will support this doomed crusade, as that is what I have deduced a true friend would do.
Okay, great. Everybody's on board. That just leaves one little nagging question. How are you actually supposed to conquer math?
With our fists!
With biological warfare.
Biological warfare.
The
Brilliant.
biggest challenge in your war against math is that math is an abstract concept, and thus difficult to fight a war against. Luckily for you, biology is also an abstract concept. Problem solved. Using a moldy sandwich, an ancient copy of The Origin of Species, and some hardcore pornography, you summon in the avatar of biology to aid you.
Yes, go forth, biology, defend my honor.
And look there, the physical manifestation of math has stepped out of the chalkboard in a cloud of polynomials and pencil shavings.
I still say we could have done this with our fists.
no! Math has delivered a wicked right hook to biology's face! My poor champion!
Don't worry, guys. There's only some good old-fashioned cheerleading can't fix. 2, 4, 6, 8.
No, Scott! You're only making math stronger! It's got biology in a headlock!
Sorry, I mean biology. Punch that sucker in the eye!
Yes, punching!
It's working! Biology has the upper hand! Keep cheering, Scott! Keep cheering!
Tree, aggressive! Tree, aggressive!
Where did he get that?
It is done. Biology has conquered math. I would calculate the probability of this occurrence, but it no longer seems possible to calculate anything.
Luckily, Spooky High has a backup math generator for just such emergencies, and you're still able to gain +2 boldness and +1 charm.
Let's trade places. Everyone choose a movie. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Lord of the
Room.
Rings.
John Wick.
Player order decide based on how weird it would be to watch
Oh,
porn
no.
based on the song.
Okay, Lord of the
I'm gonna
Rings
go ahead
is super
and say-
sexy,
I think The
so
Room
that's
wins.
dead
Yeah.
last.
Yeah, The Room is
Yeah.
going to be up there. John Wick's next, because John Wick is just violence, and that
And then there is
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
somebody's
porn.
into that. There already
Lord of the-
exists Lord of the
It
Rings
already
porn.
exists. It's not weird
Yeah,
at all.
Lord of the Rings is visual porn in of itself.
Yep.
Oh boy, I get to hang out with these guys.
When you get to Damien and Zoe's table, you find yourself in the middle of a pretty tense situation. Dahlia and Damien are sitting right next to each other, chewing their lunches way too hard and furiously ignoring each other. Zoe is staring excitedly at the two of them, phone out, ready to film.
Is this it? The final showdown between Stormy Blue Nightmare Dahlia and Spicy Red Baby Damien? Is today the day the Aquinos finally claimed the 8th circle of hell? Alright guys, I've got my phone camera ready and rolling. You can start the bloodbath whenever you're ready. Any second now.
Give us a fucking break, will you? We're not gonna resolve centuries-old disputes between our families in this cafeteria. It's anticlimactic.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here because Damien's so scrawny and insignificant I didn't notice him before I sat down.
And I'm just sitting here because, fuck you.
Yeah, fight!
For the last time, it's not dramatically appropriate.
Zoe does not respond. Instead, she wordlessly slides 2 knives across the table and waits patiently. So what's your play here? Will you convince them to fight? Or convince Zoe that there's something even juicier going on?
Well, you know what they say. If you're not fighting someone to the death, it's usually because you have some secret sexy feelings for them. Look, I know you guys can't actually fight for the 8th circle right now, but you must want to fuck each other up at least a little, right? How about thumb war for dessert?
What? What? Number 1, I don't have feelings. Number 2, if I did, none of them would be secret sexy feelings for this blue raspberry crabcopter. Blue raspberry crabcopter.
There we go.
I'm even angrier than Damien about your inaccurate assumption. It's just another way in which I am superior to him.
Ah! I'll kill you for this! Later, because right now I'm eating lunch, and lunch is not the time for climatic slaughter. Or regular slaughter. Only regular slaughter.
Oh, their words don't fool me. I can see the sexual chemistry bubbling below the surface like a river of boiling blood. It's adorable. Hey Oz, I noticed you haven't tried to fight me to the death either, if you know what I mean.
I'm pretty sure you do, and you're all about it.
Where do you want to go, Brian?
We're gonna head up for the ghost, yep. When you arrive at their table, you find that Polly and Liam aren't eating. They're just taking pictures of their food.
Welcome to the don't need to eat so we just take dope food pic zone, baby.
We believe that food like heavy
Construction machinery.
Heavy construction machinery. If I had moved on to the next word, I probably would have gotten it. It should be seen and not tasted.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever tasted heavy construction machinery?
Have you?
I don't know. Maybe my weekends are usually kind of a blur, like last Saturday.
There will be plenty of time to chronicle your sexploit later, Polly. Right now, we need to focus on these food pics.
While Liam and Polly were busy bantering, you were busily arranging a dope food pic of your own. And now to complete your masterpiece.
A food pic, but instead of food, it's just a bottle of whiskey with ketchup on it. A food pic of Liam, take him a food pic. No, so meta.
I'm gonna go with the bottle of whiskey with ketchup on it.
Oh my god, yes, I love liquid lunch.
Wait, but you don't eat or drink. That's why I allowed you in my extremely cool food pic table. Why? How do you even drink liquor?
Duh, I make it a live person drink it, and then I possess them and suck the drunkenness out of them, obviously.
Obviously.
I suppose that's not too terribly dissimilar to how I get drunk. But why put ketchup on the whiskey bottle?
So it counts as food? You can't just drink a bottle of whiskey without ketchup on it for lunch. That wouldn't be a meal.
Ah.
You can't argue with that logic. Nor do you want to, because then how would you justify getting drunk at lunchtime?
Where do you want to go, Amira?
I guess with the blue thing?
This thing?
Yeah. I don't know who that is. I thought it
You
was
approached
Polly
the couple
dressed up the
safely.
first time.
It looks like they don't particularly want to be disturbed, but luckily for you, you don't understand social cues. You sit down.
Haha.
Oh, hello, Amira. I admit we were looking forward to spending some quality time during lunch. But I can understand why a lovely single such as yourself would want to share in the warmth of our undying affection to each other.
I want to burn them alive.
Isn't it sad that so many students at this school spend their entire time here without ever knowing what it's like to share one love, one mind, and one digestive tract?
No.
I'm very sad about it.
It would be selfish of us to not share our joy with the unloved masses. Please, feel free to join us in our lunchtime couples activity. We'll even let you pick the activity.
The couple slides you a piece of paper with two options on it. Why were they holding on to such a note even before you joined them at the table?
Meeting the parents, charades.
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 Oh, we love charades. Don't we, Tate?
Tate raises one meaty fist in a slow, clumsy thumbs up.
All right, let's play. I'll be on Tate's team, and you'll be on your own team, by yourself. We'll go first.
Tate slowly stands up, begins to raise a hand, and...
Oh, Robert Downey Jr. from Iron Man 3.
Tate
I
gives
don't think
another
Tate's
thumbs
alive,
up.
guys.
It's maybe a little bit unfair that the couple shares a single brain.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just the mushroom taking over the brain.
Yeah.
It's true love, you guys.
Definitely. Your turn!
In order to play charades without any teammates, you must both be the guesser and the performer at the same time.
So I guess it's fair.
It is a
I
fair
guess.
game right now.
Yeah.
You tried to split your mind into two separate minds. You're ridiculously unsuccessful, but just trying to do that gives you a headache and +4 creativity.
Wow.
Wow.
Split your brain
All
a
of
new
my
one.
stats are 10 or above except for money. That's interesting.
Oh, you're so
Let's
poor.
trade places.
Yeah.
Everyone choose a song.
Say your choices out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. I meant the combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell.
Why did I get hamburgers and root beer in my head?
Hamburgers and root beer?
Every time we
Yeah.
touch by Cascada.
Every time we touch. Based on how much more patriotic you would feel if the song became the new anthem of our country. I hate to say that I win again, but
Oz wins.
Yeah.
and then
How about the Taco Bell?
and I think hamburgers and root beer is very patriotic.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do like your song, but it's not as patriotic as hamburgers and root beer.
No, it's just a love anthem.
It's just a
I
love
haven't
anthem.
heard it in years. Why the fuck
Damn,
did I get it in my head?
I wish I had just named it. Wish I just named a country song.
It's the last day I'm going outdoors.
That day, during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy.
I'm fucking crazy, dog.
You're talking to Juan, the small magical Latino cat, when he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob the scary clown.
Ah!
You accept the challenge. You go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun.
+2 fun.
Really? Do you think that's how this works? Well, it is. You gain +2 fun from poor Bob.
I spit on Bob's corpse.
You could start doing something productive. Or you could just put a blanket on and get up to some old good old ghost shenanigans. You're looking for someone, but you run into the person that might finally see through your ghostly deception, apart from boring Liam.
Hiya! Wait. What's this? Another ghost? No, I can't believe this.
Finally, someone else notices. It's clearly just Oz. Oz wearing it.
I can't believe it because it's just too cool to be true.
Come on. It's not cool, nor is it true.
Shh, Liam, I can't hear our cool new ghost friend over all your jealousy. So tell me, how did you die? We have to share so much ghost gossip, or ghost sip, as I like to call it.
Good question. Time to improve a lie with another, bigger lie.
I was offered as a sacrifice to the god of party! I only tell how I died on the third day. Boo, ghost wink, this one.
Wow.
That's just stupid.
You mean stupidly awesome?
No, just plain stupid. Also, which god of party? Dionysus? Nikaski? The deer person?
Who cares, you party pooper?
I'm just saying, the story has more holes than the actual holes cut out of the blanket that they are clearly wearing.
Shut up, Liam. Maybe we should sacrifice you to the god of party.
You don't like such bad vibes. And because of that, you start dancing. Polly joins you.
Ghost dance!
I swear, I'm gonna follow you around until you take off that stupid fucking shape.
Not a chance. But for now, ghost dance.
Ghost dance!
Also, you gain +2 creativity and +1 fun.
Hell yeah. Alright, Amir, where you wanna go?
Have not been to the bathroom. Let's go bathroom.
That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority.
No authority.
On the way there, you run into Mamimi, the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. You take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness. Well, it wasn't bad at all. You gain +2 boldness. Thanks, Mamimi, and proceed to the bathrooms. You turn to find Miranda staring at the walls and sighing audibly. She clearly has something on her mind.
Oh, these bathrooms are so vulgar. If only they were more like the bathrooms back home in Atlantis. bathrooms so vast and luxurious, many have entered and never been seen again.
I think that's a problem, actually.
Yeah. I have raised this issue with Principal Giant Spider, but he insists that the school does not have the budget for such things.
Shocker.
He told me to pick one improvement, just one, for the school to implement. But what improvement of all the myriad possibilities should I select? Oh, I am paralyzed by the options. Help me!
Flood the entire bathroom with seawater and exotic fish, just like home. I even have some underwater interior design ideas. Look, gold-plated robot that helps you wipe.
Oh, yeah.
I need to earn back her favor. Let's flood it.
So creative.
Oh, but of course, the most elementary improvement of all, submersion. I have oft argued that one of the major issues with this high school is that it is not under enough water. Where better to be than the bathrooms? Well,
Within
sorry.
hours, a team of contractors have arrived to brick up the entrances to the bathrooms, drill a hole in the roof, and dump in a bunch of seawater, salt water.
Oh, it's just like home. All we need to complete the tableau are some lamenting peasants.
Miranda dives into the bathrooms to laugh and frolic. They'll probably fix it in a couple of days, but in the meantime, let's hope that you're not made out of fire or anything. You gain +2 fun and
Well,
+1 creativity.
She is.
Dang, that's
She's like an Ifrit, right?
Something like that. Where do you want to go, Brian?
I have not been to the classroom yet. That day, your teacher delivers an amazing and creative performance that blows all your minds. It ends up being a sensation on YouTube. Your teacher gains +10 coolness, but who cares? He's not trying to romance your classmates. Or is he? We hope not.
Oh no.
Oh, you also gain +2 smarts. Hooray! But none of that matters because tonight you're going on a date with Polly to the casino.
All in the casino.
Yeah, I love casinos. They combine my 3 greatest loves. Bad life choices, risk, addiction, and getting fucked up. Did I say 3 greatest loves? I meant 3, the number between 3 and 5. Sorry, I'm already pretty blasted because I'm so excited about this casino. Come on, let's make some disastrous financial decisions. Show me how fiscally irresponsible you can be, baby.
You've heard the ghost. What you gonna do?
Walk up to the closest blackjack table and bet it all on red. That's not how that works, but alright.
That's not how that works at all.
Find the nearest horse race and literally bet your life on it.
Literally bet my life on it.
She'd probably respect that.
Whoa, I can't believe there's a racetrack inside this casino.
Sounds
That's
nuts.
usually not how this works.
We literally have that. We have a racetrack right outside the casino.
Nice. Well, outside,
Yeah,
not inside.
of course, that's not how it usually works. But monsters don't normally go to high school either, so shut up.
How much money are you gonna bet? Wait, why did you write my actual life on a piece of paper, sign it in blood, and hand it to the bookie? I don't know what's going on here, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be sweet.
You bet your immortal soul on a horse called Best Horse. It seems like a safe bet.
Sure. It's so sweet that you're willing to die and become a ghost with me just for laughs at a casino.
That's not what this is at all. Is it? This is not what it is at all. You're taking a calculated risk. You don't want to die. You don't want to. Phew! Looks like Best Horse wasn't named ironically at all. All the other horses are dead, and you win.
All right.
Woo! The odds being what they were, the bookie awards you your life plus 3 more lives.
Brilliant.
Apparently, you weren't the first person to try actually betting their life on a horse race. Still, you'd rather be derivative than dead. You gain +2 fun and +1 money.
Nice.
The monster
prom is upon us.
here.
I'm gonna see if Zoe wants to go with me. Ask Zoe to the prom? Yes.
I'm gonna try Miranda, even though you might have fucked it.
Ask Miranda to the prom? Yes. Where do you
We're
wanna go,
asking
bro?
Polly. We're asking Polly.
Ask Polly to the prom? Yes.
The undead booze.
Go.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
Oh, that's very flattering. But I could never date you. You see, my favorite secret chip ever has been Oz Exabolus cereal.
Shit.
Don't get me wrong, you're funny and sort of sexy, but you're kind of... But what kind of person would I be if I destroyed my favorite chip ever? A monster, but like the bad kind.
Okay.
Dang.
So,
You
hard
got a
pass.
hard pass over a bowl of cereal.
Shit, dog. I
Yeah.
guess I gotta go.
Dang.
Guess I'm making breakfast. There's
Prom
me in
night
my
sucks.
sheet.
Why did you decide to ask anyone to the prom while wearing a blanket? You pretended to be a ghost, yet you're the one haunted by the ghosts of your failures.
No.
Boo. Let's see. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
That's disgusting.
Awful.
Damn it. I think of you as a sister.
I told you, homophobic.
Yep.
Actually, we royalty are very into incest, so let me correct that.
Ugh.
Oh.
I think of you as highly unattractive.
I love the just bubblegum,
Oof.
like, smile on her face.
Yeah,
She's so happy about saying
I
this.
must decline. Damn it.
What a loser. After that, you were forced to abandon your home and join the underground society of sad people who couldn't get a date for Monster Prom. Which is a fancy way of saying you had to live the rest of your life in the fucking sewers. Gross.
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 You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you.
Yes!
Cha-ching, baby!
Aw.
It'll be epic booze. Shit will get pretty wild pretty soon. Only one thing. If I were you, I'd get some good life insurance.
I got 3 of them, baby.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, you do. You literally have life insurance.
Life's to spare, yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah, I got lives to spare. You ate some
Yeah.
good old ayahuasca cupcakes to make sure that the date would be as crazy as possible. Then you spent all night dancing at prom.
I've never
Oh,
seen
that
her
was
with
what
her
you
hair
thought you
down.
did. In reality, you were in the middle of the desert dancing with 3 wizard hobos, a guy in a stuffed animal costume, and the incarnation of an ancient god. Still the best night ever. That sounds pretty rad.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Most likely become an expert on Bulgarian cartoons.
Let's go.
Best waifu.
And this is just the epilogue.
Who's the
Those 3 weeks were
fucking
maybe the most
blob?
epic and absurd
Oh, you know
weeks of our
Bob?
lives.
Bob's the best.
Bob the Blob?
Bob the Blob.
Who is the Centurion? What is that?
Oh, the animated armor.
Yeah, made it armor.
Oh, he's an undercover cop.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, yeah.
Rad.
After the Monster Prom, we kept living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Damien and Scott teamed up and took second in the National Pokemon Tag Tournament. The crowd was amazed. Their Pokemon team did taxes as if they were no tomorrow. It was a thing of beauty. After some years, the Prince's Dimension became a democracy, mostly due to the public discontent with royalty that spends most of its time in other dimensions. Despite that, the Prince keeps on annoying high schoolers, still wrong on so many levels.
Why isn't he pictured?
Because he's not a student.
He's not a student.
He's a trespasser.
That
Zoe
makes
dedicated the next several years to writing her most ambitious fanfic ever. It focused on the struggles of Shaggy containing and controlling his limitless power. It delved into the psychological nuances of the Mystery Gang, while also including crossovers with Akira, Flubber, and the unbearable lightness of being. Scoob. It was said to mix Tolstoy's mastery of prose and the juiciness of a very juicy Big Mac. It ended up entering the Western literacy canon. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life. and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Goon. We've got Moss and Video James here. You guys have been awesome. I hope you guys had a nice time.